Just wanted to do a quick review / comparison with the Crossrock polycarbon case. Slightly less expensive Crossrock fiberglass case. These are for the same size guitar. They're both for a full-size classical instrument. I just ordered both of them, and I'm going to be returning which one I like less. And I think I'm going to be keeping the one that I think is better for flying. I bought this guitar case for a Martin 14 fret 00, and I couldn't find a good flight case anywhere for a 00 size. And so I did the measurements, and this case fit the 00 shape the best. They do sell a fiberglass 00 shape, but it's for the 12 frets, and the body of the 00 changes quite drastically. So to get an OM grand concert size that's just a 00 fret is kind of hard to find. But both of these cases actually fit the guitar very, very well. Very, very snug. There's a little bit of wiggle room, but I think wiggle room is good. This case here, the cheaper one, does have a little less padding and a little thinner sidewalls and a very, very thin neck profile there. You can see that this one has a whole carve and I can barely fit my hand around it. And this one kind of has two individual carves, and it's very, very thin right here. This one though also has I believe a temperature humidifier gauge. It has a small pocket. There's no magnets or anything holding it. Very, very shallow. I think you would struggle with getting a strap in here, to be honest. Not much room. And this one, however, there's a lot more room, and there's actually Velcro that holds it. It's much, much bigger. I mean, I could put my whole hand in there, fit a strap, fit a few picks. So overall, if you want more room, definitely go with the polycarbon case. Going off the hinge design on both of these, they both have a TSA locking mechanism, but the polycarbon case has all of them that go around, and they're actually metal, so they're not plastic. I thought they were plastic when I got it, but they're actually some sort of aluminum. They open very nicely. They're very high quality. This one here, the fiberglass one, has one aluminum, and the rest of these are kind of the standard metal latch guitar cases you'll find on most acoustics. So if we were to do a shake test, it seems to me like the 00 fits a lot more snug in the fiberglass case, and it seems very protective. It's still a very dense material. You can see that there's just a little less wiggle room, especially when you close it. And I think it's because these top sort of foam pads, like this part is completely hard, but it has these top foam pads. I think it pushes out a little bit more, and this sort of foam neck strip here, I think secures the neck a lot more. But that being said, to me it kind of seems like the neck's not even pushing down on this. Again, I know this is not the right size guitar for this case, but this is the best I could find for it. And I honestly think for the price, this is the best 00 case you can get. If we go to a little bit more expensive one, that was $500 here. Polycarbon case. Open this one up. There's definitely more room, and it feels a little bit more protective, but if I do a wiggle test on this one, it feels to me like there's a lot more wiggle room in the guitar. So if you plan on buying a 00, just know it might be a little bit big on the top, and a piece of padding would really go a long way. I think just including a piece of padding with both cases. Neither of these came with padding. I've seen some reviews come with padding, so I don't know if mine just didn't come with padding, but I think both of these cases would benefit from padding, and really one piece of padding would fix this whole case, really. And even if you were to just fly with it and put like a padding layer on top of it, it would be very, very secure. So which one would I choose out of these two? Well, to be honest, if you're gonna fly, 100% go with this material. It is incredibly dense. I'm putting my whole body weight. I'm barely getting any flex out of it. This one here, definitely a lot more flexibility. And I don't really, you know, it's not as flexible to bend with your hand or anything. Like, you have to really put all your body weight on it. But this is heavier, this is much lighter, and much more dense. That being said, if you're just a guitar player that was looking for a nice case, 100% get this one. Honestly, especially if you have a 00 Martin, that's a 14 fret. They sell a 12 fret version, fits it exact, but if you have a 14 fret Martin, buy this case. It is amazing. I think it is very protective. There's a lot of padding. My only complaint is this pocket right here. You can barely fit anything in that. Besides that, though, this is a very nice case for the price. And I think you could drop this thing, you'll be fine. You know, if you're gonna fly though, I would say definitely go with the polycarbon. It is just all around very, very solid. There's a lot thicker layers of padding in it, a little bit more space to breathe. And this thing right here really is a great addition, especially if you travel a lot. Also, they're anti-scratch, so I feel a lot more confident in this material than that material. Both handles are the same. They're incredibly high quality, a lot of padding, and they both come with backpack straps. But since I'm keeping this case and I'm returning that one, I have the backpack straps on here. You can see that they're locked. But overall, this is an amazing case for the price. If you wanted something heavy duty that you can fly with, this is the one. If I'm being honest, this definitely is the one. And the fact that it all has these amazing latches definitely sells me on the idea that this is just everything about this case is a lot more dense, a lot better for flying. So yeah, hope this review helps you guys. I've been searching everywhere. There's not a lot of videos on these cases as far as, you know, this stuff. And to my knowledge, they change a lot. They constantly make them better. They add new things to the design. And they're great cases, genuinely are. Great brand, great customer service. And yeah, what do you guys choose?